Today, Tramar Johnson, Jared Jones, and the rest of the Pirates take on Gavin Lux and the Dodgers. And here's a look at the series so far, tied at 2 games each. We're going to play games 5 and 6 today. The next episode will be game 7, if it's necessary. Here's Jared Jones getting ready for a big outing. Game 5, here we go. And it looks like the Dodgers are giving Shohei Ohtani another day off. Freddie Freeman is in the starting lineup again as the DH. There's a first pitch, 4-seamer fastball from Jones for strike 1. Getting ahead in the count there as we talked about last episode. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped out to third base. Brian Hayes gets under it, 1 away. That brings up Gavin Lux batting .297 in the postseason. Jared Jones trying to focus on his cold zones there. Got it a little bit low. Also a little outside. Looks like the outside corner there is not going to be called today. Changeup gets over the plate there, 1-1 counts. The team's really relying on Jared Jones to have a good outing today. Very important game, 2-2 series right now. Going up 3-2 versus going down 2-3. What a difference. You got 2 games after that. You got to win both of them if you're trailing. Otherwise, we're going to head back to Los Angeles. Try to win 1 out of 2 games. Either way, it sounds pretty tough. We get Lux going down, looking on that one. Caught him sleeping at the plate. We got 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up to bat. He's been somewhat struggling, but he's a threat every at bat. You don't want to take him lightly. Getting ahead of the count again there, Jared Jones. Well done. 0-1 pitch. Looks like a changeup. Just outside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch delivered by Jones. Low as well. 2-1 count to Guerrero. Trying to get out of this inning pretty quickly by Jones. 1-2-3 would be nice. There's a ground ball to Johnson. That'll do it. Retires the side. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 1-2-3 inning by Jared Jones. Emmett Sheehan on the mound today for the Dodgers. Foul ball by O'Neal Cruz there, 0-1. O'Neal Cruz, last 5 games, 304, 7-23. Absolutely been tearing it up in the postseason. Gets behind in the count here, 0-2. Trying to do a good job at studying the pitch type from the pitcher so that we know what pitches are coming. Also trying to see the ball right away when it comes out of his hand. I did watch a few tips and tricks videos for hitting. We are on Hall of Fame level this whole series. This is the 5th game playing in it. Starting to really adjust to it. Here's the 2-2 pitch, inside, full count. Nice to see Cruz being very patient in this first at bat. Here's pitch number 6. Swings at that one. Pretty good timing, just gets under it a little too much. Outman has it at the warning track, 1 away. That's 1 away in the bottom of the first. I did look it up. Apparently it's Emmett Sheehan. Here's our lineup today. Cruz, Hayes, Reynolds, Jones, Soler, Langford, Johnson, Celestino, Davis. Same lineup we've been rolling with the entire series. Brian Hayes with his first at-bat of the ballgame. Still got that average around 347 for the postseason. It's dropped off quite a bit since it was at 500 leaving the wild card round. There's a first pitch swing, line drive to Verdugo, 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Brian Reynolds, 188 in the postseason. But when he hits the ball and gets hits, it seems to be timely. Not too worried about his performance here. More worried about the drop in all of his statistics in the regular season. But even with the statistics we got, he's still a great 3-hole batter on this lineup. 0-2 to him, getting behind the count as well. There's a ground ball to Mookie Betts. No hits for both teams, through 1. James Outman will lead off the top of the second inning. 323 in the postseason, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Jared Jones with only 11 pitches in the first inning. Let's see if we can keep it around that, maybe under 10 here in this inning, but he falls behind with a 1-0 count here. Pretty tough zone today, 2-0.
outside, that's ball 3.
Well, Jones has gotten behind here, 3-0. 3-0 pitch. Apparently he caught the corner there. 3-1. Tries the 3-1 pitch here. Fouled off. Full count. And he misses inside. That'll be the first walk of the game for Jones and the first base runner for either team. Mookie Betts, 229, but also very, very dangerous batter. Caught Henry Davis sleeping there. Great steal by Outman. Got to do better than that in this game. Got to do better. Stakes are way too high. Ground ball to Hayes. That'll hold Outman at second base. One away. And that brings up Anthony Santander, batting 176 in the postseason. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. There's a ground ball to Johnson. That'll move Outman to third, but there's 2 away. Give Jones an opportunity to strand a runner at third here with Max Muncy coming up to bat. Fouls off the first pitch. Muncy's been somewhat of a problem for us. He's got 2 doubles and 3 RBIs in the last 6 games. 368 in the postseason. Caught him swinging there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Still 0-0. Nolan Jones still has that average above 400 for the postseason. Takes a look at the first pitch inside, ball 1. That one catches the corner. Friendly call there for Sheehan. 1-1 count. That one's outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch to Jones. Nice hit to right field. First hit of the ball game for either team. Runner at first, nobody out. See if the Pirates can get a rally going in the second inning. Be nice to jump on top of the Dodgers here early on. In the 5-hole, we got Jorge Soler, 293 in the postseason. Ton of home runs, though. Ton of RBIs. He's been solid. Very solid. 0-1 count to Jorge. There's a ground ball. Lux cannot get that. Soler's going to reach first as well. That'll be an infield single. First and second, nobody out in the second inning. Here's Wyatt Langford. Swings at the first pitch as well. That'll be a double play ball. 2 away. Moves Jones to third base, but that's Twin killing there with the double play. Jamar Johnson batting 279 in the postseason. The surprise of the season. Up to bat here. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Johnson hits a shot to right field, gets way under it though. Santander gets it there. We'll go to the third inning. Still anyone's ball game. Start the third inning here with Alex Verdugo up to bat. 0-1 count already. There's a nice hit to right field. That's going to get out of the park. Alex Verdugo makes it a 1-0 game for the Dodgers in this pinnacle game 5. Dalton Rushing, next batter here. I was happy to see him not play game 4. He's back in the lineup here, 375 batting average. It looks like when we pitch left-handed pitchers, he won't play, and they'll play Mejia instead. That one catches the outside corner there, 1-2. Jared Jones trying to sit down Rushing here, and he does. Gets him looking. 1 away. That brings up Freddie Freeman for the second time today. 0-1 so far. Gets ahead of the count again there, 0-1. That curveball misses. Makes the count 1-1. There's a fly line drive to Cruz, 2 away. Gavin Lux 0 for 1 so far. Pitch number 34 for Jones. Keeping that pitch count under control there. There's a fly ball to Reynolds. Should be able to get to. The Dodgers do get a run on the solo home run by Alex Verdugo. Let's go to the bottom of the third, see if we can answer back. Gilberto Celestino. 323 for the postseason. First at bat of the game here in the bottom of the third. Swings at the first pitch, times that up perfectly. Gets just about all of it off the fence. Leadoff double for Gilberto Celestino. Gilberto just missed a home run on this shot to center field. Let's see if we can do something with it. Leading off the inning with a double. Let's see if we can get him home to tie the game. Here's Henry Davis. First at bat of the game. Just missed the timing on that hanging curveball. 0-1. Gotta time that up better, Davis. Just late on it. The board says good, but just late there. 0-1 count.
No.
That's a little low. 1-1. That one catches the zone. We got a 1-2 count to Davis. Got to have a productive at bat, bud. Here's the pitch. Goes down looking. Davis was sleeping there too. That'll bring up O'Neal Cruz 0 for 1 today. Only 26 pitches so far for Sheehan. Got to get more pitches out of him. There's a shot by Cruz to left field. Holding Gilberto at third base. Think we've learned our lesson with running on their left fielder. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Brian Hayes 0 for 1 today. See if we can get a rally going. There goes Cruz. He's in there. Second and third, 1 out here in the third inning. 20, almost 21 miles per hour. No chance there for rushing. 0-1 count to Hayes. 2 runners in scoring position. Huge chance to take the lead in this game. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. 0-2 pitch to Hayes. It's wild. Decides to not advance the runners there. Didn't feel confident in trying that out there. Caught us sleeping a little bit. 1-2 to Hayes. That's another one low. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Hayes. Outside. Full count. Brian Reynolds on deck. Struggling with runners in scoring position in the postseason. Anything can happen in any ball game. That's why we love baseball. Here's the 3-2 pitches high. Bases loaded, 1 out for Brian Reynolds. Pirates have a great opportunity to break this game open in the third inning. First pitch to Reynolds. Fouled off the changeup, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Sheehan. That's a shot to right center. That's going to get down in the gap. 2 runs will score. Third one round in third base. No throw home. It is 3-1 Pittsburgh on the 3-run double by Brian Reynolds. Get the merry-go-round going. Celestino, Cruz, and Hayes come in to score. Reynolds on second, still 1 away. Here's Nolan Jones, already 1 for 1 today. Base hit to right field his last at bat. Looks at the first pitch outside, 1-0. There's the 1-0 pitch outside as well. Oh, they call it a strike, 1-1. Swings at the 1-1 pitch, that gets through. Reynolds is going to round third base. The throw looks like it's on line, but a little late there. 4-1 Pittsburgh. RBI for Nolan Jones. Jorge Soler swings at the first pitch. It's a shot in the gap to right center as well. Jones may score from first base on this one. He's going to turn the corner. With that double, it's 5-1 Pittsburgh. Still in the third inning. Still 1 out. Soler crushes this one. What a great signing or trade. That was unbelievable. And at this point, I had to double check. Yeah, we were at Hall of Fame on both settings there. Here's Wyatt Langford, 0 for 1 today. 1 out. He swings at the first pitch as well. That's going to get by Betts. Soler's going to round third base. 6-1 Pittsburgh. RBI for Wyatt Langford. That brings up Tremar Johnson, the rookie, getting an at-bat here. He swings at the first pitch. It's going to left field. It's carrying. It's out of here. Tremar Johnson makes it an 8-1 ball game. It's an 8-run inning for Pittsburgh. Oh boy, I didn't see this coming. They've batted around so far here. 8 runs. Holy Toledo. 4th home run of the postseason for Tremar Johnson. What does the future for this kid look like? Just a shot to left field. 352, opposite field power there. Only 96 exit velocity, but he got the trajectory perfect on that. And that's going to be the end of the day for the starter for the Dodgers. Only gets 7 outs. And John Gray will come into the game. 7 2/3 innings in the postseason. 3.52 ERA. 30% strikeout rate. Gilberto Celestino up for the second time this inning. Led off with that smash of a double to start the rally. That hits the outside corner, 0-1. Swings at the next pitch. Thought that was going to get through as well. Nice play by Lux there. 2 away. Here's Henry Davis. Really the only player not to reach base this inning for the team. 0 for 1. That's high, 1-0. 3-1 pitch is delivered. It's a shot to right field. It's going to get in the stands there. Full count. He walks Davis, so all 9 batters have touched the bag this inning. Swinging at pitches we like, letting pitches we don't go. I don't know how long I'll be this disciplined, but it felt good for this game. Full count for Cruz. 3-2 pitch. Couldn't catch up to it. That'll be it for the 3rd inning, but it's 8-1. What an inning for the offense. 8 runs on 9 hits. 1 run on 1 hit for the Dodgers. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will lead off the 4th inning. 34 pitches so far for Jones. Very happy with that number. First pitch swinging by Vladdy. What's going to happen here? 2-8. We've seen this before. You put some runs on the Dodgers, and they fight right back into the game. James Outman. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Friendly call there by the Blue. 0-1. That one's low. 1-1 count. Outman swings through the 1-1 pitch. That makes it 1-2. Pitch number 39 for Jones is low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Searching for a location for this pitch. Here it comes. Catches Outman looking there. Strikeout number 4 for Jones. Mookie Betts is 0 for 1 in today's game. Looks at the first pitch. Strike 1. Curveball catches the zone there. 0-2. Fouls off the 0-2 pitch. Count remains 0-2. Swinging through the slider. Strikeout number 5 for Jared Jones. He's just, besides the 2 home runs, it's been a great outing so far for Jones. Just 2 mistakes so far. Catches the zone there for strike 1 against Santander, who's 0 for 1 in today's game. Curveball to left field. Reynolds gets under it. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Give up a run, but we're still up by 6. Brian Hayes leads off the inning for us, 0 for 1 today. Did have that walk in the 3rd inning to contribute to the rally. Strike 1. Hayes has got ahead in the count here, 2-1. That's a fly ball to center field. Outman should be able to get under there. 1 away. Brian Reynolds coming off his 3-run double last inning. Another ball hit hard, but this one right to Santander. 111 off the bat. 2 outs. There's Nolan Jones, 2 for 2 today. Just seems to have 2 hits every game. It's insane. 0-1. There's the 0-1 pitch hit to right field to Santander as well. Through 4, 8-2. Max Muncy will lead off the 5th inning for the Dodgers. Inside, ball 1. That's off Jones. And then Nolan Jones tries to recover, but is Jared going to be okay here? He looks a little banged up. Let's see if he's able to continue in the game. Definitely don't want to see an injury right now. He gets up. He's a tough guy. He's going to fight it off. Runner at first, nobody out. Verdugo up to bat. Solo home run, his last at bat. 0-1. Fouls it off, 0-2. Yeah. 0-2 pitch catches the zone there. He goes down looking. Strikeout number 6 on the day for Jared Jones. That brings up Dalton rushing 0 for 1 today. Curveball misses inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Fouled off, 1-1. Got him swinging, strikeout number 7. Swings at the first pitch, that's gonna get down. Celestino's gonna charge, try to throw it home. Jones cuts it off, throws it to Davis, not in time. It's 8-3, the Dodgers are slowly chipping away at this lead. It's now 5. First pitch to Guerrero, he swings, line drive to Johnson. That'll end the top of the 5th. Gavin Lux drives in the 3rd run of the game for the Dodgers. 8-5. Jorge Soler will lead off the bottom of the 5th for us. He is 2 for 2, but we definitely are going to get Holderman up and pitching here. We got to get some arm stretching. We're through 5 with Jones. Be nice to see him go 6, maybe 7 innings, but it's time to get the bullpen stretching. First pitch swinging for Soler. That's going to get down. He's going to round first base here. He's going to hold at first. Santander got to the ball pretty quickly there. Runner up first. Nobody out in the 5th inning. 1 for 2 today. RBI with a single and a run scored. Wyatt Langford up to bat here. Nobody out in the 5th. Fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Wyatt Langford. Fly ball to center field. Not going to be enough to move Soler, especially from first. 1 away. Here's Tramar Johnson with a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. His 4th of the postseason. 1 out here. Soler at first. Swings at the first pitch. This time it's a shot to right field. Tramar Johnson with back-to-back home runs. Oh, where did this come from? 374 feet this time, 5th of the postseason. It's 10-3 Pittsburgh. Towels are waving. The fans feel it. Getting closer to being up 3-2 in this best-of-7 series. Winner goes to the World Series. We move to the top of the 6th inning. Jared Jones still on the mound. 0-2 to Outman. He gets the corner there. Strikeout. Next batter, Mookie Betts. Fly ball to Celestino. 2 out in the top of the 6th inning. Next up is Santander. That gets way too much of the plate. Santander gets way too much of the ball. It's now 4-10. 3rd solo home run given up by Jones this game. But the next batter is Max Muncy, and with 2 outs and a 1-2 count, he goes down looking. Jones has 6 solid innings, leaves with a 6-run lead. Brian Reynolds 1 for 3 today. Gets a hold of this one, pretty much the same exact spot as Tramar Johnson's, except for this one went about 60 feet farther. Brian Reynolds crushed it, 3rd of the year, 2nd hit of the game. Hopefully he's coming out of this slump that he's been in. Great to see him succeed. Jumping to the top of the 7th inning, we now have Colin Holderman in the game, facing Alex Verdugo. We jump to Freddie Freeman's at bat with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Fly ball to Reynolds. This one scared me a little bit, but Reynolds gets to it. In the 8th inning, we move to Dylan Cruz in center field and Andy Rodriguez catching. I thought it was a good opportunity to get a couple of bench players into the game, and these are 2 of my favorites, so I thought I'd give them a couple innings in the field here. Holderman still on the mound facing Gavin Lux. It's a nice pitch there. 2-2 count to Outman now with 2 outs. He gets him looking. And jumping to the 9th inning, Holderman starts the inning off, but he ends up getting a couple runners on base. Has a good at-bat here against Betts. This play I left in the replay because I have no idea what this ump saw. It was a foul ball. Looking at the replay multiple times, this definitely looks fair to me. You be the judge. Did the Dodgers get screwed here? And does anybody care? Bailey Falter comes into the game with runners at first and second, 1 out, facing Alex Verdugo. A little scary matchup, up 7 runs. You don't want to give up any. He gets him to strike out. 2 away, 1 out away from going up 3-2 in this series. Rushing flies out, or lines out to Reynolds. The Pirates do it. Up 3-2 in the series. A lot to be happy about. We got 2 games in LA coming up. It's going to be rough. Got a good pitching matchup for us. We got Avedo going in the next game, and then we can have Skeens going there. And we take a look here. The Rangers are up 3-1 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay takes the next game. It's now 3-2. It's time for Game 6. Here's Bobby Miller. We faced him earlier in the series. Gonna see him again. Did we learn anything from him? Are we gonna be able to get a few more runs off of Bobby Miller? We're gonna need him tonight. We have an opportunity to close out the series and take the Pittsburgh Pirates to the World Series. O'Neal Cruz, 0-1 count here. That's inside, 1-1. Gotta be patient today. We gotta get Bobby Miller out of the game, get to the bullpen. That is the game plan for the Pirates. There's a ground ball to Lux, 1 away in the first inning. Cruz is retired. Get Brian Hayes up, first pitch. He's gonna swing at this. It's gonna get in the gap. Brian Hayes doing what he does best, getting a nice double, getting into running or scoring position for Brian Reynolds. The team needs to really capitalize on this early opportunity. We jump to a 2-2 count against Bobby Miller, facing off against Brian Reynolds. There's a shot to opposite field. Verdugo's not going to be able to get to this one. It's going to bounce into the stands for a ground rule double. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Jumping on top of the Dodgers early, hoping to grab that momentum, get the crowd out of it. Let's end this game early. Make sure, like I said, get the crowd out of it. That's the goal for the Pirates right now. Capitalize on these opportunities. We still got 1 out, runner in scoring position. Nolan Jones up to bat. He swings at the first pitch as well, opposite field. Again, Reynolds does round third. He's in there safely. 2-0. This is what we needed. Early lead. Jorge Soler with another nice shot, but this one does get all the way to Outman, 2 away. That brings up Wyatt Langford, 0-2 count here with Nolan Jones still at first base. Looked inside, but got to swing at those close ones with 2 strikes. Here's Johan Avedo, who's having a pretty good postseason for us. We need another good outing from him here. I'd like to see him go 6 or 7 innings in this game. 1-2 count to Mookie Betts. There's a ground ball routine to Johnson. 1 away. Gavin Lux with a 2-2 count. Gets a nice base hit there. Johnson's unable to field it. Runner at first, 1 away. Shohei Ohtani on a 0-2 count. Strikes out on a curveball in the outside corner. 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is patient at the plate there. Gets a walk. Runners at first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. James Outman is up to bat here. He'll swing at the first pitch. Or he won't. He'll look at it. 0-1. Here's the 0-2 pitch to him. Ground ball to Cruz. On to Johnson there. 2-0 Pittsburgh through 1. Jamar Johnson up to bat here in the second inning. Ground ball to Vladimir Guerrero, 1 away. Henry Davis, 0-2 counts. Can't catch up to the 101 fastball there. We'll go to the bottom of the second, 2-0. Max Muncy, 1-1 count here in the second inning. Fly ball to Celestino. That has a chance to get out of here. Celestino's back there. Is he going to be able to catch this? He does. 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo with 2 away in the second inning. That is a perfectly placed single. Langford's going to come pick it up. He delays a little bit, allowing Verdugo to get to second base there. That's not heads-up defense. Dalton Rushing's been such a problem to get out here, but having such a hard time getting this kid out. 321 in the postseason. Every at-bat seems to be a full count, and he's a tough one. Someone I'll keep an eye on throughout this playthrough. O'Neal Cruz in the third inning has a full count. There's a shot to right field that has a chance. Santander's going back to that short wall. He catches it. 1 away. Brian Reynolds up to bat here with a full count in the third inning. We got to get something going. 2 runs, I don't feel like it's going to be enough in today's ball game. Outside, he walks. That'll bring up Nolan Jones with an opportunity to just get something going here in the third inning. The shot to left field again on the first pitch, but Verdugo gets under it. The third inning's where things start to change. The Dodgers bats get hot. Gavin Lux swings at a pitch way out of the zone. We end up getting one out here, but he reaches at first, brings up Ohtani. Curveball to Ohtani, leaves it over the zone or in the zone a little too much there. First and second, one out in the third inning. Bringing up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We got a 1-1 count on him. Just a terrible pitch by Oviedo. You can't leave it up there in the zone. 1 run scores. Ohtani gets to third base. Runners at the corner. We decided to do a mound visit, see if we can build Oviedo's confidence up a little bit here. Give him a little pep talk. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. 1-0 count to Outman. Shot that Hayes can't get to. Reynolds doesn't play this very good in the outfield. 1 run's going to come across. Second and third with 1 out. We got a tie ball game. Santander with a 1-2 count. Hits a fly ball to Reynolds. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to tag up here. All of a sudden, it's a 3-2 Los Angeles Dodgers lead in Game 6. Max Muncy with the 2-2 count does strike out to finally end the inning. Team's got to do something to answer back against these Dodgers, and Tremar Johnson definitely is the one to do it here. Solo shot to lead off the 4th inning, his 6th of the postseason. The kid is on fire. I think that is 4 in the last 3 games or 4 games. Insane. Tremar Johnson just tearing it up right now. Wow. The kid is the future. Silences the crowd a little bit. 3-3. Gives him the sword in here. Clear the deck. Alex Verdugo in the bottom of the 4th inning. I just can't stand this guy. He just seems to hit all the time against us. He has great, he's got 2 assists in the outfield in this series. Just what are we going to do here? We got 1 on, 1 out. 2 Mookie Betts. That ball's a little wild there. 2-2 count. Bailey Falter is now in the game. Just couldn't trust Oviedo anymore. Decided to move to Falter. There's a tough play for Hayes. Should have gone to first base here. Just the head wasn't in this game, and I think I got a little overconfident. We face off against Ohtani here, and Falter gives up a beautiful pitch there, according to Ohtani. Not necessarily Falter, just Ohtani got all of that one. Celestino could not rob him. All of a sudden, it's 6-3. The Dodgers we can't get them out. We're struggling to even get outs at this point. Bringing up Vladimir Guerrero, 0-2 counts. There's a shot to Langford. Langford's going to go back to this one. It's over his head. Everything that we were doing good last game, all of a sudden the Dodgers are doing good this game. They're putting together a lot of good at-bats. James Outman up here with 2 outs. A little bloop to the right center field. Celestino's going to get to it, but not in time to prevent the run. 7-3 in the 4th inning. Santander, 0-2 counts. Manuel Hernandez is in the game now because Falter just didn't have good stuff today. Probably pulled the trigger on Oviedo a little early. Might not have gave up that home run to Ohtani. Might still be a 3-3 game if we just trusted our ace. Manuel Hernandez does come in and do a decent job to get us out of the 4th inning. Brian Hayes up here in the 5th inning with 2 outs. Bobby Miller, only 52 pitches at this point, did not achieve our goal of getting him out of the game early. There's a ball 1 to start out this at bat for Hayes. Just not our day at the plate. And, I'm getting a little ahead of the game here. Opposite field hits. We're going to move through the rest of this game pretty quickly because not a lot happens here. We get a nice double by Hayes. He decides to go to third, gets stuck in a pickle. Just mental error after mental error in this game really led to the unraveling of the team. We do get 2 runners on here in the 5th for Nolan Jones with the opportunity to pull us closer in this game. And good contact, good timing, not enough distance. And here we are, Mookie Betts against Manuel Hernandez. Another pitch, just too much of the zone. And now it's 9-3. Jumping all the way to the bottom of the 8th inning, 0-1 count to Ohtani. Nice ground ball to Jones. That'll bring up our last at-bats of the game, our last chance to score 6 runs. to close out this series. Wyatt Langford up to bat here. He's going to take a nice swing at this first pitch from Soutman. A hanging curveball. Too little, too late for Wyatt Langford. Beautiful hit. Nice to see it. We know we can get some power out of this guy. I'm hoping that turns around for him next season after career highs and everything this year. Hope just to keep seeing that escalate. Jamar Johnson swings at a pitch out of the zone there. One away in the 9th inning. Gilberto Celestino, 2-2 counts. He strikes out as well. Besides that home run, we couldn't put the bat on the ball here in the 9th inning. One of the things I did want to show here, I noticed this in the 2nd inning, and I couldn't stop looking at it. In the batter's eye back here, the Dodgers have fans, and this guy right here kept waving the towel right before each pitch. It seems like the Dodgers sent him up there to distract us. It's pretty hilarious to me, but honestly, I couldn't stop staring at it, and I took breaks. I paused the game for a minute. I knew it was affecting my at-bats. I don't know what I'm going to do in Game 7 because I got to forget that even exists. But here's Henry Davis up to bat here, our last chance. Looks at a first pitch strike, 0-1.
0-1.
See if he can at least get the bat on the ball here. Down 5 runs in the 9th inning. 0-2 counts, fouls off the sinker. At least he made some contact there. Besides Langford, like I said, we struggled here in the 9th. There's a ball in the dirt, 1-2. One-two pitch in the dirt as well, but he swings at that one. All 3 batters strike out after Langford's home run. It's a 3-3 series. Winner takes all next game. I hope to be a little more focused. Got to limit the mental errors. I'm almost tempted to mix up the lineup as well at this point, but it's got us this far. Got to go with our guns. I'll see you next episode.